So, hey, we're out here in Vienna, Virginia, and we are building a deck right now. Let's talk about how we can set your job up for success if you want to have a deck that you later plan on turning into a screen and porch. So we've done just that on this project here. It's super cool. So if you look at this deck behind me that we're building right now, you'll notice that we have the beam across the front of the deck with all the support supporting that. But if you look over here on the side, we've got one in the middle and one on the far back there. There's actually two more supports that mirror that on the opposite side of this deck. Now, why have we done that? It's because this homeowner would like to add a gable roof on it later, just over top here and cover this whole thing up. So what we've done is we've kind of set it up to support the roof load. We already did the calculations and kind of did a mock-up of how it would work later down the road. So when they do add that roof to it, this deck is totally prepared to support the weight of that. So let's go look at a couple of the details that we've done too to make that simple when we get to that point. All right, so one of the details that we did on this deck was, when they go to put a roof on this later, you're gonna have railings going around this whole deck. Well, you don't wanna start tearing all the deck boards off to do all this framing for a roof later. So what we've done is we've picture framed this deck with a 2-board picture frame, and all the rest of these boards are actually gonna go in between this picture frame on the other end, so that way later when we want to add the roof to it, all we have to do is take the railing off, pop these 2 boards off, and the rest of the decking stays. We don't have to affect or damage this deck or do anything that might mess this up. We just pop these 2 boards off. We'll be able to take the railing off, frame up the roof, and then put these right back down, take the railings that are here, modify them to fit in between the posts that support the roof. And lastly, check this one other detail out. In foresight for that, what we've done is we've actually ran screen across the whole top of the frame of this deck as well. So this way, when they go ahead and put the roof on later, we've already got the screening down. We know that this thing is going to be completely bug-proof. So little details like that. If you're building a deck and you think you might want to add a roof later, super important to think those through before you build it. So if you're looking for an awesome company that has a lot of foresight, give us a call.